So hello, here we are with Catherine, who is one of my student will be student, but she participated on one of the first free workshops that we were working. Use your voice for impact, it's called, and we were working with different kind of exercising. And so, can you share about the experience you had?
Oh, I would love to share,
Yeah,
Bea.
yeah.
Um, so it was a very amazing course and a profound course. And I didn't expect it because I thought, well, it's just sort of playing and feeling around what we're doing. But what I got was very profound, very meaningful. And I've done singing courses before, but usually I get taught a technique, or usually I get taught steps and how to do this, how to achieve that. And I felt there was none of that. I think what you were teaching was how could I access my own voice? And you
Mm.
just removed some obstacles with some very simple exercises. You were just like, let's put that aside, let's loosen that up, let's bring some more space there, and then bring that voice. Boom. Here I am bringing my voice.
Oh, thank you so much. And what you have just shared before that, okay, with my tutorial videos, then you were singing, and then you say, "Wow, I have a voice. I have a singing voice." So this is, and I was always crying because this is the gift I want to offer to all my people and women and men and every people in the world, that get back your voice because you have it.
Oh my
It's
God.
the way you described it was so nice that you just need to uncover you just the all the layers that it's
Mm.
put around what is my voice and da 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 da. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Thank
I
you
mean,
so
I
much.
think people would be crazy not to take your course because it's an unbelievably powerful gift. And as I say, I mean, I had a friend when I was little who said to me, you don't have a nice singing voice." And I
Ah,
took that on. I'm sure lots of children do.
yeah,
And we take on lots of things. You don't have a nice nose, you don't have good ears, whatever.
yeah.
But we take these on, and even if we think we've got let go of it, maybe we haven't. And you very generously, after your little free course, you sent out all this information, which I loved because I'm doing the exercises, I'm clicking on the videos. And so in the morning, I am putting this on my speaker and I'm singing along. And this morning I did a double take and I was like, oh, that's a nice singing voice.
Wow. I love it so much, and I love it. And you might not know this, but in the course I have a whole collection of those sentences you are just mentioning, like, you don't have a nice singing voice, or I don't sing because it's better for everyone. I have a hoarse voice, and I sound like, in Hungarian we say repet fazik, which is I sound like, I don't know, a rusty box or I don't know, something like. And so I have all the collection of these sentences, and you know what we do with those? We write them down, we rewrite them, and we put it under the skin. We sing the new ones, we dance the new ones. And so
Mm.
that, yeah, Catherine, I love your openness and your heart and your throat. It, and I have just created all these in the flow as I was teaching, and I let myself go with the intuition. And it's, of course, I have 40 years of singing in me. It's also maybe count that I spent my whole life basically in the realm of voice, but it's so beautiful, and gave me tears, the transformation the voice work can give. And it's not evident somehow that many people just think of the voice as a tool for transferring knowledge from head to head,
Mm.
transferring information. And in my world, when you say, it's a lot, it tells a lot about you. So just the
Yeah.
same way we show up with our bodies, our voice is actually the soul, gives us, gives the soul of us. So
I
it's,
also think what you said, this intuition, and it comes out that you have not, I think that's what I was trying to say with my first, you're not sort of going in with the mind like, this is the scale, these are the notes, this is, I don't feel any of that in your course. I'm sure you have this knowledge, and
I do have, yes, but
I'm
it's
sure,
not, yeah, yeah,
I think once you have it and you embody it, you can go beyond it.
yeah.
Then you've dropped into a deep other layer of wisdom, which it feels ancestral, it feels multi-generational, it feels collective. I mean, you are part of this female paradigm shift for sure. It's quite obvious. It's quite obvious because you allow to go there.
Catherine, I'm crying. After one session, you just took that. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't believe. And
Imagine what's going to happen.
yeah, and you kind of read my mind, because when you say ancestral, I wanted to add something when you talk about scales and everything and the grammar of music. You might not know about me that I have started music through folk songs. So I immediately got Hungarian and Gypsy and Bulgarian folk songs
Mm,
as a musical mother tongue. And in the old world, no one had opened their lips to sing something unless they had a message to put out there, or had a ritual or a reason of which by which they wanted to connect to each other. So it was not like I sing well, which is a great thing. I don't have anything against. I have a lot of skills and vocalization in my course, but it not comes first. So it's not that how we it's not the way we teach our kids to speak, right?
no.
Say ka, say el. No, you just you are with me, you are mama's little daughter, and you come to the kitchen and we make cakes. And then meanwhile you make cakes, you learn the word cake, and you learn how to taste a cake. And so it's this ancestral oral way of learning about sound and speaking and singing. That's how I entered in the world of voice.
Mm,
So later on, I studied a lot of grammar, but I think the grammar of music doesn't come first. First is the emotion, the message, the connection, the human side, the touch, the body. And then we can have, as a sauce, we can have grammar, which is great, which is beautiful. Cognition, I love my prefrontal cortex. I love it. I'm just body. I'm just more maybe animal or ancestor, or I don't know. So it's interesting
well,
you got that.
you've said this perfect link, I think, because by saying it's like, you don't teach your child the grammar and the alphabet before you teach her
Yeah.
cake. Imagine, I saw you in the kitchen with your daughter, and there you are, and it's the coziness, and it's nice and warm, and so you feel the warmth in the kitchen, and then you crack the egg, and the smells and the taste,
Yeah.
and imagine that the word cake is that, as opposed to,
What does it mean? Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's that very multi-sensory
yeah,
input
exactly.
alongside a huge emotional input, my mother spending time with me. And I think it really shows in your music because so I was listening in this morning to your
Yeah.
it was the lullaby this morning. I was
Mm.
thinking Emilia Rodriguez, the
Yeah,
fado music,
yeah,
which is also very, it's it's a little bit folky, isn't it? It's just a genre that originated absolutely naturally. It wasn't constructed. It wasn't,
yeah.
it just arrived, and their longing and their. So when I heard you sing, I thought, oh, I wonder if she ever sings fado.
I have goosebumps because Catherine, meeting you like in person, I would say in person, and to get so much out of my work, like just that, Amalia Rodriguez is one of my goddesses. She's in my iconostase. So of course, full bailar no meu batem, now amar cruel miraria, fui cantar la luz en par de tu olhar tan lindo. Of course. Well, this was actually Dulce Ponte's song, but the same song that Amalia Rodriguez sang,
Yeah,
Soledad.
exactly.
And then
I
it
know the
was,
song.
yeah, it's, of course, like, I mean, because I think Portuguese music, fado, is also very ancestral, and
Yeah.
my music as well. So I feel so honored that you shared all this with me, and you just got me. You just got what I do, and it's so happy to talk to you, and I'm very happy to welcome you in the course.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you.
just stopped the recording.
Yeah.